I'm gonna punch your sister in the face then.
I don't have a sister.
I know, but when I fuck your mom and she gives birth to a girl, I'm gonna punch her in the face.
Oh, I love how Bird set himself up for that, too.
I walked right into it.
There's the highlight.
Right
There's the
into
highlight.
it.
That's the money shot.
What is up, beauties? My name, of course, is Bernsey. That was a short little clip from the Dude Comedy podcast that I host, along with Mr. Technical Difficult, KSX Silencer, and I forgot to mention Colby, but we do have a fourth member on there. If you want to subscribe to the podcast, click the link in the description, or search us on iTunes, Dude Comedy Podcast. Anyway, welcome to the Q&A that I promised in my previous video. We got a bunch of questions to get to that you guys were interested in hearing my answers to. Nobody cares, nerd. Your channel is dead. Go get a real job. You're old news. They might be right a little bit, but we're going to do this Q&A anyway. First question, how old are you? 31. Can you guys believe you missed my dirty 30? Yep, 31. Hey, Bernsey, what is your personal favorite video you've uploaded? It's probably my most viewed video, only because it made the most money. I'm just kidding. Probably my favorite one that I found the most funniest was the mom in the shower. I think it was the original mom troll video. Angry Mom on Xbox Live, I believe it is what it was called. So yeah, that would be my favorite one. It kind of launched me into what my channel became. The question is, do you forgive all the haters that stayed for this day? You know, I didn't see a whole lot of negative comments except for the ones that I put at the start of this video. But if you don't like me, personally or content-wise, and you came to this video, I'm not sure why, but I have no ill will towards haters. Is that the right phrase to use? I used to care about it quite a bit. It used to get to me. I'll admit that. It used to get to me a lot. It's kind of what hate mail spawned out of, but that was a funny series. But it's a weird thing on YouTube. All the love that you get, and I still manage to find some hate. It's crazy. All the love that you could respond to, and most of the time, it's the hate that gets to you. And I wouldn't say the hate on YouTube was really what got to me. It was more on Twitter, because on YouTube I just made a series out of it, and it was hilarious. But for whatever reason, when you get a bunch of hate on Twitter, sometimes I just felt the need to reply to it, which, if you think about it, is just a complete waste of my time, and just stupid. Besides the Call of Duty games, what other kind of games do you like? If you were to return, would you consider doing videos on those other games? The one game that I play the most outside of first-person shooters like Call of Duty or Halo would be FIFA. And I mostly play it with friends, and sometimes I do career modes on my own time. And that game has got abused quite a bit. I don't know if you guys would want to see videos on that, or what sort of FIFA videos you would want. I don't really want to turn it into a FIFA channel out of nowhere. But yeah, I enjoy sports games, NHL as well. So yeah, first-person shooters and sports games, those are my jams. Do you have a job other than the Dude Comedy Podcast, or are you rich from YouTube? Right now I'm focusing a lot on that podcast, and quick little plug again, link in the description, or you can search us on iTunes, Dude Comedy Podcast. But are you rich from YouTube? I don't know, rich is kind of a subjective term. What do you really consider rich? A comfortable living made on YouTube? Absolutely yes. And I don't think it's a secret, the type of money that some people can make that were or are more popular than me. But I did very well on YouTube, but I really wouldn't call it rich. Rich to me is like multi-million dollars, never have to worry about a thing in your life, you're done working forever. So yeah, right now I'm focusing on the podcast, and it's been doing really well, and I'm excited for it. What's your opinion on what YouTube has become now? I could make an entire video on this if you'd like me to, but I'll try to keep it short. When I left, trolling on Call of Duty and other video games had kind of died down, and then it was like in real life pranks came in. A lot of them were shown to be fake, but they still got a ton of views, and I never really considered coming back to do anything like that. It's not really my style, like I mentioned before. And then YouTube took a turn for drama, where there's several different channels covering drama or calling out other YouTubers, and I actually got someone to tell me that I should come back and do what Leafy does, and I had no clue who this gentleman was, and so I watched some of his videos, and I was like, there is no way I want to be a part of YouTube high school. There's just no way. Now we see the demonetization, and I don't know a whole lot about it, so I can't really give a huge opinion. I just know that people are losing a lot of their income and not earning as much as they normally would with normal monetization. And I could just do a whole video on this if you want me to. Let me know, but that's just a quick opinion. Do you have a girlfriend, married, or significant other now? Yes, I do have a girlfriend, and that's about all the information I'm going to give. Something that I never really told the viewers here on YouTube is back when Black Ops 2 came out, my parents' home was actually swatted 3 different occasions. Not in one night, but 3 different occasions. And they were harassed with phone calls. Even my grandmother got a call, and there was some attempts at identity theft and all that. So I try and I'm going to keep my personal life as private as possible. But thank you for the question. Why did you give the channel as a community channel? I think you're asking, why did I turn it into a community channel? Well, because I'm a money whore. That's a pretty simple answer. Is the chicken still burning? Hey, this is an original fan right here. If you know that joke, let me know in the comments. But yes, the chicken is still burning because I still have the t-shirt for it. I think I'm going to go back and watch that video just for old time's sake. And you should too. Would you continue your Angry Kid series? Now, when Call of Duty World War II comes out, I think I'm going to try to figure out how to record voices on Xbox One, or I'm just going to switch to the PS4. We'll see if people use their mics. If they do, maybe we'll try to do something fun with that, bring it back. But that's several months out. What is it? May, June, July, August, September, October. No, we're 6 months out, so to be determined. But I think it could be fun if there are enough people talking in lobbies. A reason I think it could be fun is that all of these new Call of Duty players are used to flying around and all this nonsense movement that my 31-year-old reaction time just cannot keep up with. All of a sudden can't fly away from you when I'm shooting you. I think that could get some people upset. We'll have to wait and see, though. What's it like being a level 3 skater? This is a inside joke from the podcast when I talked about the skill levels in pickup hockey. They try to keep it an even game. And I guess I could say when you play like in the low level games, it's a little bit easier. But if you go into all level or like intermediate, where you're with 4, 5, 6, 7s, guys who played in high school and college, it's let's just say that your groins do not appreciate you the next day. It's very difficult, but it's fun. How many subs did you lose? Probably a lot. I watch your podcast every day. What's your favorite section of the podcast? Probably when we give life advice. At the end of the show, we take email questions of people asking for advice on certain life situations. And we give some pretty poor advice. I actually got someone suspended from school. Yeah, that happened. What are your thoughts on the Minnesota Wild? Do you see a cup in the near future? Well, they had their best season ever, and then in typical Minnesota sports fashion, lost 4-1 in the first round. Do you see a cup in their near future? Probably not. And the sad thing is I'll continue to buy season tickets because I'm a sucker. Did that lady ever let you join her in the shower? This is another reference to the Angry Mom on Xbox Live. No, I did not get to join her in the shower, but I understand the joke that you're making. It would be fun to go back and see if that gamer tag is still active and see if we can recontact her. It's a long shot, but I think it could be funny. So age defines what actions are acceptable. If we like it, isn't it acceptable? Well, it really depends upon what you're talking about. But he's referencing me saying that I felt a little old and immature if I were to troll right now like I used to. And I like listening to people get upset over video games as much as anyone, but going out there and deliberately trying to egg someone on seems a little immature to me. And so it just my motivation just isn't there to do it. But you never know. Wait, this dude is alive? No. Have you still been getting banned, and if so, how many accounts have you gone through? So, funny story, when I was making this gameplay, or before I made this gameplay, I downloaded Black Ops 2 for backwards compatibility on Xbox One, logged in with my main gamer tag, and I forgot that I was banned on Black Ops 2. Not sure what I did for that ban, but yeah, that happened. So I can't even think off the top of my head what my gamer tag is right now as I record this commentary. Woolier Throne 441, something like that. Something Xbox Live generated nonsense. But I've been through many accounts and many Xboxes. In fact, earlier this year, I cleaned out my closet in my office, and there were at least 6 Xbox 360 boxes in there. And times that by like 3 accounts that you get before your entire console is banned, and you get the number. Have I died and this is heaven? Well, you can't go to heaven if it doesn't exist. And so you are either dreaming or you are alive, awake, and in reality. What's your opinion on the flat earth theory, and do you think the NASA moon landing was faked? No, I do not think the NASA moon landing was fake, and if anyone thinks that, you are a retard. What's your opinion on the flat earth theory? There are actually people that believe that the earth is flat. I don't know how stupid they can be. Next time there is a lunar eclipse, Google it. I'm not going to do it for you. And then when you see the date of when the lunar eclipse is, go outside, look up at the moon, and you can see the Earth's shadow, and it's curved. Since the thumbnail of the previous video shows you holding a hockey stick, do you actually play hockey? Yes, I play just pickup games, and I might do an adult rec league this summer and in the fall. It's a fun time. I know you're a huge Wild fan and a hockey fan in general. Have you ever thought about uploading hockey-related content? Now, I could do NHL 17, but honestly, I really don't think that's a good game. And I could, when I go play pickup, I could attach a GoPro to my helmet, but I make fun of people who do that. So I would be that douchebag with a GoPro on their helmet at a pickup game at 10 p.m. at night on a Tuesday in the middle of the summer. No. But that's all the questions I have for today. If there are any that I missed that you want answered desperately, leave them in the comment section below. But once again, my name is Bernsey. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you want to listen to the podcast, we upload new episodes every Wednesday and Sunday. You can check us out on iTunes at the Dude Comedy Podcast. There is a link in the description below. Have yourself a wonderful day, and I'll see ya.